Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Hello and good day. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good whenever you are watching this video. I like to start out with a reminder that on the weekends, on Saturday and Sunday, I upload one video on each of those days, and it's a full episode of Welcome to Night Vale. So I hope you enjoy those. Check them out if you can, if you get a chance. So, with that being said, let's get into Season 1, Episode 5, The Devil You Know, Black Tapes Podcast. Let's do this.
Like the cloud lifted.
How long did they say you were possessed for?
8 months.
8 months, that's a long time to be possessed by a demon.
And who told you that you were possessed?
Father Johnson was the one who finally figured it out.
I will admit, I found all of this stuff fascinating.
I find stuff like that fascinating in a fictional point of view, but I don't know. I think with better mental health treatments, we can probably at some point rule out demon possession.
But I still had no idea what actually went on during an exorcism. All I knew was what I saw in The Exorcist.
Yeah, very decent movie. It's kind of, it didn't age real well. I think they've tried to remake it, or they're going to try to remake it. So it is, I don't know. It is what it is.
So I looked online. I found a large number of videos claiming they were actual exorcisms.
And because we know all the videos on YouTube are trustworthy.
Here's one from 2013. All I see is a woman, out of her mind.
I don't know how you would record an actual exorcism or what it would benefit.
Screaming, wanting to maybe kill somebody. But did I see the devil? Did things in the room move? No. She didn't look like a woman possessed.
Like I said, with the as we remove the stigma from mental health, and mental health treatment is more acceptable, we'll get down to the bottom of this eventually.
She looked like a woman who needed to be taken to a medical professional.
Yeah, good idea.
The rest of the videos appear to be similar to this one, or clearly fake, which brings us to Strand's black tape.
Do you think that by calling them the black tapes, you might be leading the listener to the supernatural?
That is a very good question. Just the whole inference of using the title black tapes. That's a very good question. I hadn't thought of that, to be honest with you.
I don't think so. Well, maybe, but it's too late to change it now.
When we were exploring the unsound, I believe you expressed an interest in demonology.
Actually, I think I remember saying the exact opposite. I believe I said that kind of stuff majorly creeped me out.
We don't have to watch this if you don't want to.
Oh, I think I can handle it.
This is kind of snarky banter.
So, what are we looking at?
The Exorcism of Jessica
Walden. Jessica Walden. Walden Pond. That's just the association that popped into my brain.
Really? It took 4 guys to hold her down?
She was strong for her age.
Yeah. I wonder if we find out what her age is.
How old was she?
12.
12. 4 guys holding her down. That's either a... yeah, that's just kind of creepy. I was going to say something off kilter, but I decided for YouTube purposes I would probably not say it. It'd probably be best not to say it.
Okay, this one is hard to describe. There's a middle-aged priest praying in Latin. There's another priest next to him, praying and holding a cross. On a bed in the middle of the room is 12-year-old Jessica Weldon. She's brunette and slim. Skinny. There are huge men holding each of her limbs down. One guy who looks like he weighs about 200 pounds has all his weight pressing down on one of her legs. Another guy around the same size has her by the other ankle. There are 2 others doing the same thing to her arms.
Yeah, that's just kind of, it makes you wonder how real or how staged, or if we're going to find out if it's real or staged, or if we're going to dig deeper into Strand.
These are strong men, and they're trying to hold down this little girl. And there's something about her. She actually looks like she's going to bite off their heads.
Ow. Just ow.
Kind of like the girl in The Exorcist, but without any special effects makeup. And a lot smaller.
Yeah, that could be fun or unfun, depending on, you know, which side of the coin you're on.
I'll be back with more from The Exorcism in a moment, but first, I'd like to go back to the strange message I found on my phone last week.
He's not who you feel.
Since we launched this podcast, we've received a lot of this type of thing, mainly from people who don't like Strand's brand of skepticism.
Yeah, skeptics kind of get, especially in America, skeptics kind of get, you know, kind of shit on.
Most of these messages are easy to ignore, but this one felt a bit different.
You have no idea what Strand is capable of. We need to meet. Text me at...
And a week later...
You have one new message.
Strand is lying. If you want to know the truth, meet me at...
Yeah, this is interesting, the whole side Strand story thing going on. It's kind of cool.
Nick wasn't excited about the meet.
What?
No way.
Come on, you'll be there. It's a crowded coffee shop.
I just don't think it's a good idea, Alex.
Okay, how about this? You're coming with me.
Okay. But I'm frisking this guy.
Okay, Mr. Silver, be the manly man.
So, I went to meet this mystery person. He looked like a librarian. A bit nervous, but pretty docile. Nick ended up...
I don't know what kind of librarians you have in Washington. I know librarians, and docile is not a word that I would apply to them.
Frisking him anyway. I sat down and asked him about the messages he kept sending to the show. His name is Braden Court.
Coralie and I were going to get married before she met him.
Him. I like that. Before she met him.
Mr. Strand?
Yes?
In your message, you said that I have no idea what he's capable of. What do you mean by that?
You can't trust him. He's a liar. You know he's an atheist.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Man's an atheist, automatic liar.
Yes.
And you still speak with him?
Yes, and I assume you must know that I do.
To the choir master of David, the fool says in his heart, there is no God.
Uh-oh. We got one of those people.
They are corrupt. They do abominable deeds. There is none who does good.
Yeah, we may have to find this dude kind of crazy. Kind of cray-cray there, dude.
That's from the Bible?
Psalms 14:1.
I'm gonna have to look that up after I get done recording this.
And there's more.
I'm sure there is. But, is there something maybe more specific about why I shouldn't trust Strand?
Killed Coralie.
Ah, now we're getting to the nuts and bolts of the situation.
Is that not enough?
But do you have any evidence to support this theory?
Be what?
And we're going to go ahead and call this good here for today. Just a good place to stop to find out what kind of evidence he has in the next episode. And I really hate that I've gotten to the point in my life where it kind of bugs me when people misuse the term theory, when you have to have evidence to support a hypothesis. And if you have enough evidence, it becomes theory. And if the theory proves out over a long enough period of time, it becomes, and it's just, I don't know, it's just me. Guess I'm just getting old and just kind of set my ways. So until next time, be a good human. Be good to other humans. Peace.
Hey, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?